So I'm just going to say what everyone is thinking. I don't care that you're losing your food stamps. I don't care that you're losing your free medical. I don't care that you are losing your free housing. Now y'all are just getting a taste of what every other person is going through. I should not have to pay to feed you and your 9 children. I'll be the selfish one. My kid comes first in my eyes, not you. I'm going to give you a prime example of how broken this freaking system is.
Hold on, before she dive into that, listen. The only people that I feel bad for in a time like right now are the people that genuinely can't work. People who legitimately, physically cannot work. Those are the only people that I feel bad for. The only people. The folks who have had kid after kid after kid after kid after when they couldn't even afford the first kid, right? The chicks who have gone from guy to this other guy because they knew that Big Daddy government, right, was going to be their baby daddy. Nah, I don't feel bad for you at all. Do I feel bad for the kids a little bit? Yeah, I do. But I also have to keep in mind that this has to end in some way, shape, or fashion, because this is absolutely ridiculous. The amount of people that are basically just living off government assistance. And once again, I'm not talking about the people who are genuinely disabled. Take them off the table. I just want to make that clear before somebody comments, yo, bro, I'm genuinely disabled. I can't work. What about me? I'm not talking about those individuals. Those individuals should always receive assistance, full stop, no questions asked. You understand? I'm not talking about those individuals. I'm talking about these individuals who out here flexing, clocking, doing all this extra stuff. Well, I work, but they barely work, right? They barely work even 40 hours a week. The way that I see it, and I said this before and I'm going to say it again. You got 12 months to buy a toilet and a ruler and get your shit straight. 12 months. 12 months. 12 months to be on Section 8 and have $50 for rent a month. Okay? You got 12 months to have your food stamps and your government assistance. You got 12 months. And the only way that you qualify for that, right, that 12 months after you falling on your behind, is I need to see you busting your behind. Okay? I don't want to see you working just 40 hours a week. I need 45 to 46 minimum. 45 to 46 minimum. Unless you have a legitimate excuse where your child is disabled and the money that you're making, right, doesn't, there's something there that ain't that the money that you make doesn't quite cover the cost, right, for your overtime to send them to daycare even longer. But even then, there's assistance for that too. So, actually, I take that back. No, you need to be working 46 hours a week because there's government assistance for daycare too. All right, 46 hours a week before you can qualify for any type of assistance. I need to see that you are trying to help yourself before I help you. Because this is getting ridiculous. I personally have watched people live off government assistance for many, many years with zero intention of hopping off. Zero. None whatsoever. Listen, people selling their food stamps, 50 cents on the dollar, right? For $100 worth of food stamps, they charge somebody $50. That's what people doing out here. Why in the world do you have enough food stamps to sell? If you want food stamps and government assistance, why do you have why are you in a nail salon? If you want government assistance, why are you in a hair salon? Hey, ladies, I know y'all hairdos be costing a lot. Whether that's braids or getting it colored or whatever, right? Getting it chopped up. Y'all stuff be costing a lot. If you want government assistance, why are you in the hair salon? If I catch you in the hair salon, your government assistance is gone. That is a luxury, not a necessity. It's a luxury. People have gotten life completely mixed up, bro. Completely mixed up. Because I guarantee you, it's a lot of chicks out there that's going to tell you that getting their hair done is not a luxury. It is a necessity. And that is not a necessity. You can do your hair at home. Simple and plain. Man. Yeah, they would hate me. They would most definitely hate me because I ain't playing no games. I ain't being politically correct. I'm telling you direct. Okay? You ain't getting this assistance. Get up off your butt. Go get 2 jobs if you need to. All right? I didn't watch people get 2 jobs because they couldn't afford anything. They ain't crying, complaining about it. They went and got 2 jobs. These folks now, oh, man, I can't work 2 jobs. Okay, well then starve. How about that? Starve. Okay? What do you want? Eat a bowl of water. How about that? You don't want to work 2 jobs? You don't want to bust your behind just like the rest of us? Eat a bowl of water. Okay? This stuff is ridiculous, man. People are so entitled. They feel so entitled to just anything and everything. And it's like, bro, no. This stuff is ridiculous. I'm sick of it. Hey, I feel it. Let's continue, though.
I'm going to give you a prime example of how broken this freaking system is. My son was in a very, very severe motorcycle accident involving a tow truck. We were in the hospital for almost a month. As a single mom with no support, and before any of you come at me about the single mom thing, no, I didn't expect myself to be a single mother, but you know what? Shit happens. Being a single mother with no freaking support, that is a month, actually over a month of lost wages over something that was completely out of our control. I was told by case management in the hospital, hey, the only way that your city is going to offer you any type of assistance is if you have an eviction notice. The only way that you're going to get help paying your bills because of these lost wages, because of an emergent situation, is if you have a shutoff notice. This is how broken the system is. I work over 40 hours a week. And you're telling me that I'm paying into a system that I cannot benefit from? But you want to come on the internet and bitch and complain about losing your free benefits that you've probably been on for 10 plus years on a brand new phone? We are sick of it. We're done. We're sick of it. We don't feel sorry for you at all. Because now you're just getting a small taste of what all of us have been going through for years. So here's an idea. Instead of continuing to pop out children that you cannot afford, get a condom and a job. Because the average American is sick of supporting you.
Hey, I feel her. I agree. She was cooking. She chefed it up right there. Hand her the apron, ladies and gentlemen. Hand her that apron, please. Okay? Because, yeah, I agree. It is absolutely ridiculous that a person in her position now, once again, I can't be a hypocrite. I think she should have called her baby daddy, her son's father, to come through and help out. Okay? That's just keeping it consistent. She should have called him up. Now, outside of that, I do think a situation like that should get someone some government assistance. At least for a month or 2. Like, hey, I see you had a bad situation. You had to take care of this other individual here. We understand. We're going to help you get back on your feet. Here's 2 months of rent, 2 months of your bills paid, or basically, here's 2 months of all your bills paid. There you go. Get back on your feet. Boom. If the system ran like that, bro, that chef's kiss right there. Mwah, chef's kiss. I think that would actually be beautiful. That would actually be amazing. Right? Rather than maybe that should be the way that rather than have somebody sit on it for a year. Here's a couple months worth of your bills. There you go. Bam, get back on your feet, shorty. I like that. What do y'all think? Now, obviously, there's more complex situations and circumstances and things like that would obviously require more than 2 months of assistance. I understand that. But I think it should be a case-by-case basis. Case by case. Up to, but no longer than 1 year. If you can't figure it out within a year, go to jail. Bye. See you. See ya. Especially if you one of those individuals who's having kid after kid after kid after kid when you couldn't even afford the first kid. Yeah, you and the man you letting clap your cheeks, or the men, because these folks out here just be letting anybody and everybody clap their cheeks. They even created a whole new STD. I was talking about that the other day. They be letting anybody, so many people clap their cheeks. They didn't mix so many different viruses and bacteria together. They didn't create something all new different. Like, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy out here in these streets. But all y'all going to jail. All y'all going to jail for 3 years minimum. Go sit down. Okay? 3 years minimum. I guarantee you all that stops. Guarantee you. All of it stops. People are going to start making smarter decisions. These chicks out here ain't gonna let none of the dudes clap their cheeks unless they gonna stick around. Right? Things will move in a better direction. Now, of course, you're gonna have some pushback from these folks, but that's all right. They'll figure it out eventually. They will figure it out eventually. But I agree with her. We all tired of it, man. We are all tired of just giving people a bunch of handouts for their entire life. That's not what this was meant for. This was meant for a hand up, not for us to be taking care of you your whole life. All right? But y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Hit that like button and subscribe if you are most definitely tired of these folks milking the system and don't contribute a single thing, and they are able-bodied individuals. Hit that like button and subscribe, all right? Stay safe out there. Peace.